Trier Trevians and the Mundelein Mustangs. Non-conference game. Christian Diaz leading it off for Mundelein. Fouls one off for strike. Last game of the regular season, both these teams ranked higher in their sectionals, different sectionals, and will play different places if they get that far into their playoffs. Foul ball. I guess topped it for the out. No, foul ball. So Diaz leading it off. Jared Dorfman on deck. Outside of ball. Top of the first inning. First batter. It was a strikeout. And fly out for out number 2. Okay. Two-way, nobody got. Ground ball. Third. Over to first in time, and we're done with the top half of the first inning. Very quickly. 1, 2, 3. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Go to the bottom half of the first. No score. But for the Mundelein Mustangs at the top half of the first inning, the Trier Trevians coming to the bat bottom half of the frame. Henry Pilinski leads it off. A little ground ball to the third baseman, playing in short. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Preston Anderson, the batter. Takes a strike, strike 1. Well, get to the end of the regular season. Been a very strange year. Weather's played a big factor this year. There's a strike. Bottom of the first. Alumni Day here in New Trier. Got a lot of the alumni back this year. Surprising how many we got back, actually. Drop third strike, gets away, and Preston Anderson makes it the first on the drop third strike. And Jack Miller, the batter. He fouls one off to the left. Trevians will start their playoffs at the regional against Taft. High and outside the ball. Taft has won their game tonight against Schurz. City of Chicago teams. Strike. Another one fouled off. This one's off to the left. Such a meaningless game tonight. Trevian's going to use a lot of the pitchers, give them an opportunity, perhaps in their last opportunity in varsity baseball. Swing and a miss, strike. Patrick Gentleman on deck. And a pitch low ball, but got away, and off to second goes Preston Anderson. The left-hander looks in. the Taft Eagles, or Mundelein Mustangs, rather. Getting ahead of myself here. Ball. The lock to load. Little ground ball. Shortstop over to first, and we're done with the first inning. Both teams go relatively quietly in the first inning. At the end of one, no score between Mundelein and New Trier. We'll be back with more.
Pete, you on the mound?
On the cable and the internet, this is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Parents who host lose the most. Don't be a party to teenage drinking. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the second inning, no score between Mundelein and New Trier. Austin Greco letting it off. Strike. New pitcher on the mound for the Trevians. Like we said, each inning, I think Trevian's probably going to use a new pitcher. So we're going to miss strike. Meaningless game. Last game of the regular season. And the pitch. Ground ball, one hopper. Mendez over to Anderson for the out. One up, one out. Daniel Pasella, the batter. Pitch is high, a ball. Ball two. Last home game for the last game here on the field for the New Trier seniors. As they will finish out their career here at New Trier. All the games in the playoffs will be on the road. There's a strike.
Give him the one that spins.
And a ball. And strike three. 2-away. Mason Schultz, the batter. And sends a fly ball out to left field. Left fielder has it. And again, the Mustangs go quietly here in the second inning. For the Mustangs, there was no hit, so here's nobody left in the top of the second. Go to the bottom half of the frame. No score between the Mustangs and the Trevians. Charlie Brodell hitting it off, takes strike one. Brodell, Eddie Harvey, and Donald Strickland. Strike two. Lefty delivers, and strike three. One up, one down. Eddie Harvey, the batter, ground ball, shortstop. Over to first, and quickly 2 up, 2 down. And Donald Strickland, the batter. Catcher. Makes a pitch outside for a ball, ball one. Yeah, pitch high, a ball. Strike on the outside corner. Bottom of the second. Little squibber, ground ball foul, just outside of third. Two out, nobody on. The lefty delivers outside of ball. The Mundelein Mustangs of the new Trier Trevians. And ball four, Strickland draws the walk. And the courtesy runner going to be Avery Chatterton. Cal Marin, the batter. There goes the runner, there goes the throw. They got him, and we're done with the second inning. You're watching high school baseball on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Play smart, play hard, practice harder. A message in the public interest for the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the third inning. Both teams have gone relatively quietly here. TJ Yakominski leading it off for the Mustangs. Here at the top of the third. Third pitcher, third inning. Ball back. Winchell Wacker. John Perkins now on the mound. The lock and load. Outside. Foul ball just outside of third. First, rather. Goodness gracious, great bubbles of fire. Baseball. Fly ball. And foul. Down in the corner, out in the street. Bottom third of the batting order due up for the Mustangs. And let that one go. Hold on, do a little bit long. Too long, foul ball. Or outside for a ball. Now the pitch. And that went off to the left. Foul ball. Yakominski. Batting here. In the bottom of the third. Either team has a hit. Only one extra base runner. Another one fouled off. This one off to the right. The lock and the load. Ground ball back up the middle. Base hit. First hit of the ball game for either team. Yakominski with a single. And Jason Binns, the batter. Swinging a miss strike. Runner on first.
Hey, let's go, Justin. Go. Go, Binns.
Low and outside the ball. They look at. Throw to first, runner back.
Here go, Benz. Good job here. Middle.
Down to first, they got him on the pickoff. And that's one away. Jason Benz continues to the bat.
Great call, Don.
So one out. And the single goes for naught as he gets picked off outside the ball. And inside the ball.
Get ready here. Let's go. Get ready to go. Let's go, Justin. Go, Benny. Anyway here.
Foul ball back to the screen.
Hey, stay there, John, stay there.
Competition from
Let's go, Benz.
Yeah, strike three. Nothing wrong with that pitch. Right down the middle.
Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike.
2 down.
Go, big boy.
And Michael Restrelli, the batter. Restrelli. 2 out, nobody on. And ground ball, third baseman. Over to first, and we're done with the third. 2.5 complete. No score between the Mundelein Mustangs and the new Trier Trevians. Well, some of the alumni here today on Alumni Day. A base hit to right. Single by Barrett. There's a bunt. Sacrifice going to work, move the runner along quickly by Mendez. And Henry Polinsky in the batter. Boy, you know, I'm getting old. Look at those alumni. And some of their fathers were legacies. Remember them playing on the alumni. Bad enough that the players themselves, but the alumni. Griff Ryan, Francis Faye, some of those guys here tonight. There's a strike on the outside corner to Henry Polinsky. It's always great to see the guys coming back. The problem is they come back a year or two, maybe 3, and then that's the last you see of them. Then they come back and show you their kids, and they say, oh yeah, I've been married about 3 years. I've got 2 kids. Foul ball. One of the guys from the 20-year group that won the state back in 2000 is here tonight. Luke Sunheim here with his twins. Whoa! That's an error. And over to third goes Merritt. Foul ball. Off the I've seen that before. Pitcher goes for the pickoff play, and the infielders didn't move. And right back up the middle on the pulled-in infield single, scores the run, and New Trier leads it 1-0. Here's Preston Anderson. Trouble foul. On the first, Polinsky back. Bottom of the third. Go for the pitch out outside the ball. Remember the playoff game back in 2009. I think it was Taft or Von Steuben. I forget which one it was. Pitcher, the catcher called for the pitch out. Went to set up for the pitch out. Only the pitcher didn't pitch out. Nailed the umpire pretty good there. Here's the fly ball. Down the line, that's going to be the fair ball. And Polinsky over to third and into second. Well, it's Anderson with the double. Jack Miller in the batter, swinging on this strike. Trevians lead now 1-0. Ground ball, little comebacker. Hopefully he'll be home out on the tag. On the fielder's choice. That's 2 out. And Patrick Gentleman in the batter. And a big low ball. Got a last gasp using players that probably won't play in the playoffs to somewhat of an extent here. As it's the last game of the regular season. Gentleman bats. Runner at third. First and third. Outside the ball. 2 out. Oh, wake-up call back at us. Other type of comebackers that wake you up as a television viewer. Had a lot of those over the years. And a little pop-up. Shallow right, take it for the out. And Trevians are done here in the third, but they did score a run, and it's 1-0. New Trier leading Mundelein. And the end of 3. We'll be back. You're watching New Trier Trevians baseball on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. At Dusk Strong tonight, make sure you turn on your lights. A message in the public interest for the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Go to the 4th inning, New Trier leading it 1-0 over the Mundelein Mustangs. Non-conference game, last game of the season, of the regular season. Back to the top of the batting order, Christian Diaz, the batter. And a pitch, high and tight of ball. 4th inning, 4th pitcher for the Trevians. Obviously going to use a different pitcher every inning here. And a ball, 2-0. Swing and a miss, strike. Trevians, 1 run, 3 hits, no errors. Mundelein, no runs, 1 hit, 1 error. Missed a little bit outside. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, keep your head in there,
Jared Dorfman on deck for the Mustangs. And caught him on the outside corner for strike 3, and he knew it. And he didn't go for a strike. Dorfman the batter. A little infield single for Dorfman. And Andrew Schrader, the batter. He takes a strike, or Schroeder, right? You can never tell when they spell it like this. Schrader or Schroeder. I'm gonna go with Schrader. So the first runner back. I take that back. I'm going to go with Schroeder. So Schroeder back, outside the ball. It's funny, you always have trouble with simple spellings, or I do anyway. Pop up, one bouncer, pick up, throw out, and second. They won't get to play at first on the fielder's choice. 2 down. And Austin Greco, the batter. You never have trouble with the complex spellings. At least I don't. You know, I go back to hockey teams with Orlowski, Radowski, Lazanski, Radzinski, and Lazanski. No problem with those. Could never pronounce the goalie's name on that team, though. Bill Allen. Had trouble with that one.
Go, Austin, go! Go, kid! Go away!
Those guys are grandfathers now. There's a strike. There goes the runner, and the hit and run, little pop-up, foul territory. And Preston Anderson takes it for the out in the top of the 4th inning. Halfway home with the ball game. Neutral leading at 1-0. Charlie Brodell leading it off. Takes a pitch outside the ball. You get to the last game of the season, sometimes the idea is to just get the thing in and get it over with. Move on to the playoffs, foul ball. We've run a rather quick ball game here. And a ball low on outside. These two teams will not meet again except if they happen to make it all the way. Singled by Brodell. Right down the third baseline. These teams will not meet again unless they happen to double back all the way to the state playoffs down at the stadium. Joliet. Eddie Harvey, the batter. Here's a strike. now called Route 66 Stadium, down in Joliet. Been a while since Mundelein was down there. New Trier was down there in 2017. And of course, this is the 10th anniversary in 2019 of the state championship for New Trier. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And he can't go, first base occupied. So one away. Sam Harvey batting. Squibber off the end of the bat. 1-3 on the putout, but it works like a sacrifice to move the runner along to second. And Calamara, the batter. And takes a strike. Cal singled. Got all the way over to the third on an error. And scored the first run of the ball game. 55-footer, and over to third goes Bradell. And a line shot, that's a base hit up over the first baseman. And Trevians lead 2-0 on the RBI single by Marin. As Bradell comes home. And Alex Mendez, the batter. 2 out. And a strike. Look over to first. Pitch is a little bit outside the ball. To Mendez. Bottom of the second. Bottom of the fourth. 2-0. Trevians. Ground ball. First baseman. And we'll tag the runner out to end the fourth inning. At the end of 4, New Trier leads it 2-0. We'll be back with more here on the network. On the cable and the internet, this is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Buckle up, Illinois. It's the law. A message in the public interest for the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Move along to the 5th inning in a fast-moving ball game. 2-0. New Trier leading Mundelein. And some more. Hey guys, some more of the alumni showing up here today. Swing and a miss, strike. Daniel Pasella. Now it's Max Rosenthal. He's now starting linebacker with Michigan State in that group. Sean DeWare. And Xavier, he's started out pitching for Xavier, but has given up baseball. School's more important. Strike 3. 1 away. Mason Schultz, the batter. Pitch outside the ball. And strike. Yeah, strike 2. Confusing me with these uniform numbers. Pitch outside the ball. for the Trevians. Pitch a long ball.
Go back right here. I need to hear man anyway out here.
Pete Burnside pitching. First time actually I've seen him pitch to that this season. There's a strike 3. 2 up, 2 down via strikeouts. TJ Kaminsky. Yeah, Kaminsky, I'm sorry. Pitch is fouled off for a strike. Top of the batting order, 2 up for the Trevians. In the bottom half of the frame, swinging a bit strike. Little squibber foul. And strike 3. Struck out the side, 3 up, 3 down. All by strikeouts. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody to left. Go to the bottom half of the 5th. Trevians leading it 2-0. Henry Polinsky leading it off here in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch hitting ground ball. Second baseman has it over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Very quickly. Preston Anderson, the batter. And takes a ball. Bottom of 5th inning. Last game here at Duke Childs Field for the seniors from New Trier. Playoff games will be on the road. And a ball. Alumni Day. Bunch of the New Trier alumni here today. There's a strike. And actually, some of the parents of some of the old alumni are here tonight. Andrew Gelber's father is here tonight. Andrew played on that 2000 state championship team, second baseman on that 2000 state championship team. He's here tonight. Designated hitter and first baseman for a couple of the games early in the playoffs. Luke Sunheim here today for that 2000 group. The guys from the 2017 team that finished 4th in state. Also second to first for the out from Preston Anderson, 2 down. Jack Miller, the batter. And he fouls one off. Windshield whacker off to the right. Hope you enjoy our broadcast wherever you may be on the network line, and you watch this game on the internet. By all means, please hit the like button. Also subscribe to our games, to our network. There's a strike on the inside corner. You watch the games on our cable affiliates. By all means, when you stop by the games, come on by and say that you like it. Ground ball, foul. Outside of third.
Got it.
Foul ball off. You can subscribe to us on YouTube. Pitch outside the ball. Jack Miller, the batter. Squibbed off. We've got a number of cable affiliates in addition to our internet affiliates. Ball back. Jack Miller batting. 2 out, nobody on. Bottom of the 5th. And Miller falls another one off. Staying alive.
Keep going, kid. Oh, yeah!
And ball 4. The pitcher was well low in the dirt. Kind of a 55-footer. And Miller aboard. Here's Patrick Jonathan, a little ground ball. Second baseman picks it up, underhands it to first. Emberton with 5. 2-0. New Trier leads Mundelein. At the end of 5, we'll be back with more. You're watching baseball action on the cable and the internet from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Phone in one hand, ticket in the other. A message in the public interest for the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the 6th inning, and the Trevians lead the Mustangs 2-0. Jason Binns leading it off. Yet another pitcher, the 6th of the ball game for the Trevians, low and outside the ball. 6th inning. And strike, and the count is up at 1-1. Been a rainy spring this year.
Give him the vortex.
Last year was rainy, and this year's actually been worse. Ball. Sam Harvey behind the plate. And Patrick Jonathan on the mound right now. Outside the ball. And we get done with the high school season. And we'll go right on to the summer Connie Mack season. We got lots of baseball yet to go. Actually, this year, because of the weather, pitch outside the ball. Actually, because of the weather this year, we're going to end up probably doing more summer baseball, Connie Mack, than the high school baseball. Ball 4. And leadoff walk to Jason Binns. And Michael Rastelli in the batter. Outside the ball. Top of the 6th inning. Down to first, runner back. Line shot back up the middle, base hit. Yeah, runners at the corners for the Mustangs. Back to the top of the batting order, Christian Diaz, the batter. Didn't miss by much. It might have been a little bit outside for a ball. Runners with the lead. Take the third, throw the first. And they got the runner. Vestrelli out on the pickoff. Pitch is high and outside the ball. See, I'm getting to the age now. I look at a play like that last one, and my mind starts spinning old tapes, going back to games and situations in the past. There's a strike. Thinking of that 2000 state championship game with Charlie Tilson at first and the runner at third. And the Division I talent pitcher stepped off to throw to third. You forgot Tilson was at first, and by the time you realized that, Tilson was halfway to, well, all the way to second, still threw it away. The pitcher threw it away, and Tilson ended up at third base, and the run in. Strike three. Diaz is out, and Jared Dorfman the batter.
Hey, pick us up here, Dor. Let's go up 5. Go, Dor! Yeah.
And the one thing about the internet now, go back and actually see what I was talking about. That game's up on the internet. Not only is it on the internet on our site, it's on the IHSA site. There's a base hit. Single, that's going to drive home a run, and it's 2-1. On the single by Dorfman. And Andrew Schroeder, the batter. And throw to second on the stolen base. Runner in there. Charlie Tilson was just a sophomore that year. If I remember correctly, he got on base on a bunt single that St. Rita had no chance of even coming close to getting him. Strike. Charlie, of course, now the outfielder with the Chicago White Sox. Pitch outside the ball. And foul ball. Windshield whacker. Might have even gotten a car out on Willow Road. Two out. And no pitch, it's a balk. And the tying run at third. Oh, and outside the ball. Sam Harvey now behind the plate for the Trevians. And outside the ball. So runners at the corners. And Austin Greco, the batter. There goes the runner on double steal, gets away, and runner home. And the ball game all tied up. That was a throw that the sophomore catcher should not have made. But so second runner back. So it's not it doesn't count as a double steal because of the error. It counts as a single steal a second. And the throwing error, or the catching error out at second, I'm not sure which one they're going to count on that. Outside of ball, throw out the second. Nearly got away, Mendez grabs it. Top of the sixth inning. Now the ball game tied up at 2. Throw out the second runner back.
Guys, last time I'm saying, stay in the dugout. One batter only.
2 out. And a high fly ball down the line. Going to give chase. Not going to get to it. Foul ball. There goes the runner. There goes the throw. Not in time. Stolen base. Austin Greco, the batter. Outside of ball. Handball 4. So runners at the corners for the Mustangs. 2 out, and Daniel Pasella, the batter. Righty, lefty. And strike 1. And this time they let the runner steal second without a throw. Thought it through a little better. Foul ball. Not a play.
Right here, Dan. Let's go fit here.
Hey, stay smooth, kids. Stay smooth.
Let's go shoot first. That's us.
This past year, I was at a basketball game talking to one of the Harveys, and I thought I was talking to Eddie, and it turned out I was talking to Sam. The two of them looked so much alike. Strike 3. We're done with the top half of the 6th inning, but we're all tied up at 2. At the end of 5.5, all knotted up at 2. Trevians coming to bat here in the bottom of the 6th. And ball 1. Charlie Brodell. What makes things even worse for me from the Harvey brothers is I remember them being born. Fly ball out to center for the out. Here's Eddie Harvey. I've now figured the two of them out physically, how I can tell them apart. It's taken me a little while because facially they're identical. I forget there've been a couple of families, but I don't remember their names, but they were all like that. All the brothers all looked alike. It was the ball. Eddie Harvey, the batter. Fouls one up. Windshield Whacker back behind us. You do this long enough, and it's 49 years for me. You get a lot of that. Pitches high a ball. And sons and grandsons that look like their fathers and grandfathers. Strike three, one away. Or two away. They get Brodell fly down the center. Here's Sam Harvey. Pitch is high a ball. Sam is now a little bit bigger than his brother, Eddie. Another way to kind of tell them apart. High and outside the ball. Foul ball back. Windshield Whacker. And ball four. So Sam Harvey draws the walk, and Brett Johnson going to be the courtesy runner for Sam. And a strike on the outside corner to Cal Marin. And foul up, Windshield Whacker. Only problem in the regional, they're going to play the regional over at Niles North, and that's an awful place to shoot video from. There isn't a lot of room behind the plate, and not a lot of room to go side to side on the video. And strike three. So we played 2-6, and we're knotted up at 2. We'll be back with more. You're watching New Trier Baseball on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Texting while driving is illegal in Illinois. A message in the public interest for the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the 7th inning, all knotted up at 2. Between Mundelein Mustangs and the new Trier Trevians. Mason Schultz leading it off, facing John Keenan. Fouled back. Another wake-up call towards us. Outside the ball. Yeah, strike. And outside the ball. Schultz, Yakominski, and Benz do up. Ground ball and an error. And Schultz aboard. First error of the ball game for the Trevians. Yakominski, there goes the runner, there goes the throw, they got him. Out at second. The attempted steal. One away. Yakominski takes a strike. Top 7. 2-2 ball game. Yeah, a little bounder foul. You're watching baseball action on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Glad to have you all the way down the network line. Another one that's a wake-up call back to us. Foul ball.
Right here.
See, I'm used to those. And, the comebackers. But viewers might not be prepared for those things. So they kind of get, whoa, wake you up. Each game I get about 2 or 3 of those. He puts low and outside the ball. In reality, out of all the baseball games I've done, and probably about a couple of, maybe 10,000, something like that. I've only been hit 4 times with baseball. Yeah, one of them was my own fault for being out on the field. During a warm-up, ground ball, third to first in time. 2 down. Jason Binns, the batter. Pitch outside the ball. That was early in the season. I remember I had a big winter coat on, so I didn't hurt at all. Swing and a miss, strike. Had one that went off the backstop, one of those high backstops, and it rolled down and hit me smack dab on the top of the head. And 2 in an open position, videoing, got me. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, as it turns out, for the Trevians. For the Mustangs here at the top of the 7th. No runs, no hits, errors, nobody left. Well, no runs, 1 hit. No runs, no hits, 1 error. But nobody left. Go to the bottom of the 7th. Tied at 2. Duke Olgus. Pinch batting for Alex Mendez. High pop-up coming back, and catcher takes it in foul territory for out number 1. 1 up, 1 down. Top of the batting order, Henry Polinsky, the batter. Little foul tip. Got a little piece of it. Yeah, strike. Foul ball, back to the screen. The look in. The pitch. Yeah, one sailed away. High and outside the ball. And through for the base hit to the left side of the infield, going opposite field for Polinsky, a signal. And one out, runner on the first, and Preston Anderson, the batter. done the same thing, going opposite field. It's a single. So 2 on with 1 out. They're on the bottom of the 7th. And Jack Miller is the batter. Number 3 in the batting order for the Trevians. And he fouls one off for a strike. And pitch high a ball. And strike. And Jack Miller. And outside the ball. And the count goes full to Miller. Bases loaded, or runners at first and second. And the count holds on a windshield whacker back behind us. Another one fouled up. Miller hanging in there. Bottom of the 7th inning. Game-winning run on in scoring position at second. 1 out. Cloudy day. Wind is not a factor today. They look in. And the pitch. Another one fouled off.
Thank you, sir, man.
Well, it would matter about making the pitcher pitch a lot if it weren't for the fact that everybody's been using basically a pitcher an inning here today. As this last game of the regular season. Let everybody get a little work in. And strike 3. Apparently chose wrong. Kind of went fishing in the Skokie Lagoons for that one. 2 out. There's a strike. Patrick Gentleman. And off the end of the bat, fouled off. And a little comebacker. Over to first, and we go to extra innings. Tied up in 2. We'll be back with more. On the cable and the internet, you're watching high school baseball on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Don't be a party to teenage drinking. Parents who host lose the most. A message in the public interest for the Metro Chicago Sports Network. And we got an extra inning affair. 2-2 as we go to the top of the 8th inning. Michael Rastelli leading it off. John Richmond on the mound now. There's a strike. Strike two.
Go, Big Mike, right here.
9-1-2. Due up for the Mustangs here in the 8th inning. As we have mentioned before, this is totally a meaningless game, and that it's the last game of the regular season. Playoffs already set.
Go, Big Mike.
These two teams will not be in the same sectional, so it doesn't count that way. They're not in the same league, so it doesn't count for league standings. It's kind of in a sense, a fun game to finish out the regular season. Nice catch. Foul territory. And Rastelli out for out number 1. Back to the top of the batting order, Christian Diaz. Takes a pitch low for a ball.
Come on, Christian. Go, Diaz.
Swing and a miss, strike. Yeah, I guess he got a little piece of it. Foul tipped it,
Go, Diaz.
but it's a strike nonetheless. Grisman delivers. Swing and a miss, strike. Curved away and batter committed. Little ground ball, and that's going to get through for the base hit. A single for Diaz. And Jared Dorfman, the batter. Is strike one. Mundelein High School, basically Route 176 and Butterfield Road. And right back up the middle, base hit single. 2 on. West side of Mundelein. So 2 on with 1 out. And Andrew Schroeder, the batter. And takes a pitch high, a ball. Again, a fair ball right down the line. That's going to score a run. And they'll hold the runner at third. So runners at second and third on the double by Schroeder. And Austin Greco, the batter. Donald Strickland back in a re-entry as catcher for the Trevians here. Infield pulled in looking for a play at the plate. And a ground ball. Fair ball. Throw to first. No. It's an error. Runners hold where they are. Bases are loaded. And Daniel Basella, the batter. Infield still pulled in. Swinging a bit strike. Well, the idea was good to pick up the ball, but the throw was a little off. Ground ball. Nice play by Marin over to first. Second run home in the inning. And Mason Schultz, the batter, outside of ball. And Mundelein lead this one 4-2 now here in the top of the 8th inning. And a strike. strike. Little squibber, ground ball, slow roller. Tough chance, throw to first, not in time. Beat it out. Third run of the inning, home for Mundelein. They lead it 5-2 here as we continue here in the top of the eighth. Little ground ball. And fielder's choice out to second. We go to the bottom half of the eighth, and it's 5-2 Mundelein. Yeah, this game started to become a microcosm of the New Trier season this year. Gave up a 2-0 lead. Now they're down 5-2 as we go to the bottom half of the eighth inning. Charlie Brodell leading it off. Here's strike one. Didn't mean to swing, a little foul ball. Trevians down by 3 now, bottom of the eighth. Last chance for the Trevs. And a pitch high ball. I know I've been in this too long, but I have guys that came in after me, the coach, fly ball, out to center, take for the out. Guys that came in after me, the coach, and they're retiring with long service before I do. I'm not saying that I'm retiring, it's just that it's rather remarkable. Pitch outside the ball. Yeah, Eddie Harvey. New Trier had a football coach for 42 years. A man named Walt Aschenbach. Came in 1924 and left in 1966. And everyone said, wow, 42 years as a football coach, that's remarkable. And I realized I got him beat. They got him beat handily now. Outside the ball. Foul ball back. And our third wake-up call of the ball game. Back toward us. Time called. Of course, it's a little different, when you do what I do, because I'm not in the school day in and day out. Having to deal with, as they say, brain-damaged teenagers day in and day out. I come in, do my thing, and go home. I'm an uncle. And a little pop-up on the infield. Shortstop waves everybody off. Takes for the out for out number 2. And Donald Strickland bats on the re-entry. Yeah, strike on the outside corner. Outside the ball. And scooped and fouled off. Maybe the last windshield whacker of the ball game. Ball off to the screen. Back behind. It actually been a fast ball game. Weren't for the extra innings. And fly ball out to center. That's going to end this ball game. Center fielder takes it for the out, and the ball game is all over. We'll be back in just a moment to finish this ball game up. On the cable and the internet, watch this game on demand on YouTube. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Be a good sport. Sport a winning attitude. A message in the public interest for the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Final word on this ball game for the Mundelein Mustangs. 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They were struck out 10 times. Trevians walked just 3, all of them in that disastrous 6th inning. 5 left on base for the Mustangs and 5 stolen bases, all of them again in that 6th inning. For the new Trier Trevians, 2 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They were struck out 7 times, walked 5, and the Trevians also left 5 on base. So now it's on to the playoffs. That's it for the regular season. Hope you enjoyed this broadcast. Join us for more sports action on the network, all during the spring and the playoffs and on into the summer baseball. And for all of us, we say as always, thanks for watching and so long, everybody.